and welcome back to the second channel. We're back at it again. But today, we're not really back at it again because today, I'm sad. I'm sad because I've been robbed. Again! Why does this keep happening to me? If you guys have been following my videos for a while, you'll know in the past few months, I've just kept getting robbed. Not literally, they haven't robbed my house, but I keep getting robbed virtually. And I'm not talking about in the metaverse. There's not burglars in the metaverse robbing my house. I don't even have a house in the metaverse. But I'm getting my intellectual property robbed, is that what it's called? Intellectual property is a category of property that includes intangible creations of the human intellect. I think that's what I've been robbed of, my intangible creations. So basically, for anyone that doesn't know, a few weeks ago, I found out that Searchlight Pictures stole my video idea and turned it into a film. Then the next week, I realized on TikTok, everyone was stealing my videos. This person, Mr. Nightmare 007, they stole literally my whole channel. Or their whole TikTok is just my channel. Okay, there was some Minecraft stuff before. Then they realized my videos got them views, 8.5 million views. And they were like, I'm just gonna upload more of this. So literally, all of their TikToks are just my videos. They even uploaded my brand deal. Why did they upload a brand deal? So yeah, being robbed twice was bad enough. I just kind of dealt with it. I was like, you know what? We'll accept it. We've been robbed. There's not a lot I could do. However, today, it's happened again. I was just on Instagram reading through you guys' DMs. And I see this from Steph Marie Romero. You're on Spotify, but they put the Catfish song under an actual artist named Georgemason. And I was like, what is this picture gonna be? This is gonna be a Rickroll. It's gonna be a prank. However, I clicked it and look what I see. It's not a joke. My song's on Spotify. So I went onto Spotify. I searched up Georgemason and look what comes up. Catfish, yeah, that's me by Georgemason. And this is my song. Look, wait. Yeah, that's me. Why is this on Spotify? Now, first off, they called the song Catfish, yeah, that's me. It's not called Catfish, yeah, that's me. It's called the Catfish Anthem. This also isn't the full song. The full song isn't out yet. This is a song I made ages ago, probably like a year ago. This one where I paid rappers on Fiverr to finish the song. I basically uploaded these onto my Clips channel and someone has downloaded this one, the Catfish Anthem full song, and they've put it onto Spotify without my permission. This is my song. As I said, this is not the full Catfish Anthem. I'm the only person that has the full Catfish Anthem. It's not been released yet. It's getting released when I hit 1 million subscribers on the main channel. These are just remixes that I paid people to feature on for a video. So yeah, I was actually planning on putting these onto Spotify when the actual song was out, but someone has gone ahead and done it before me. So if we go back onto Spotify, let's do a bit more investigating. So as you can see, this is a Spotify page. Georgemason, the profile picture is me, and my song is the second most popular song on their account. So as you can see, they've got all these songs. They all have the same cover. Are these all stolen? Right, let's go to this. Popular releases. Oh look, there's me. Catfish, yeah, that's me. It's called the Catfish Anthem, guys. Right, let's go singles and EP. So here we have these 3 albums from Georgemason. So this is from the actual Georgemason. I mean, I'm the actual Georgemason. This guy's also Georgemason. What I'm seeing is this Spotify account is this Georgemason Spotify account, right? But why am I here? Why has he put my song on it? And why has he changed his profile picture to me? I'm so confused. Yeah, basically he's got 4 of his own songs on here and then he's just got my song. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, appears on. What does Georgemason appear on? So there's Dirt Music. Is this a film? Dirt Music? Georgemason has pretty much made every song on this album. So this guy's actually like the real deal. He's making music soundtracks for films. So why would you steal my song? Look, there's another one here, Daffodils. Daffodils original motion picture soundtrack. Yeah, look, Georgemason on this one. So why are you stealing my song? You don't need to steal my song. You've got your own songs. And they're actual songs. They're not songs I just paid someone on Fiverr to make. What else is there on here? Oh, there's an about. Right, let's read this. Georgemason. Here he is, the thief. I'm joking. I don't want to call him. I mean, he is a thief. He has stole my song, but it may not be him, all right? I don't want to go pointing fingers, but it's looking a bit suspicious, Georgemason, that you've got my profile picture and my song on your Spotify. Georgemason, an Arkansas native, began his music career at a very young age. Right, so we get the idea. Oh, and it literally says posted by Georgemason, and it's a picture of me. I didn't post this. Oh, wait, look, he's got an Instagram. Right, let's check his Instagram. So here he is. This is Georgemason. He's uploading pictures of beans and rice. Eating vegan on the road. He's vegan. Georgemason, I'm vegan too. We may be distant relatives. We have the same name, so it's possible. You know what? Despite him robbing me, I like this guy. Oh, whoa, he can even do the splits. I can't do the splits. Maybe I'm the fake Georgemason. I can't do that. Starting my morning with coffee, nunchucks, and a good stretch. But I'm guessing this guy's like a karate guy. Has he got any videos of him doing karate? I'm not seeing any videos of karate. I'm seeing a lot of his dog, which I can't lie, it's a very cute dog. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. I think the only thing we can do is try and approach Georgemason about this. this. Right, how can I contact this guy? Because I actually just want to ask him, have you stole my song? Is this some sort of misunderstanding? Like, what's going on here? We got Instagram and Facebook. Right, let's go for Facebook. What's going on his Facebook? My last music student of the day just left. I absolutely love teaching. It just makes me happy. Guys, I can't be mad at this guy. I literally can't be mad at him. He seems like such a nice guy. Like, he loves teaching. He loves life. He loves doing the splits. He loves it all. But at the same time, he is pretending to be me on Spotify. Okay, so at this point, I did a deep dive into Georgemason and managed to find a phone number. Obviously, I'm not going to show you how, but I managed to find it, and you know what I had to do with it. I'm going to call him. Guys, I'm going to call the guy that has robbed me. I'm nervous, because this guy actually seems like a nice guy. I don't want to be rude to him. I'm not going to be rude to him. I'm going to be nice. I'm just going to ask him, why are you pretending to be me on Spotify? I'm so nervous for this, honestly. I don't like confrontation. And I'm about to confront someone for stealing my song. Here we go. We're going to give Georgemason a phone call. Give him a call. It's ringing. It's ringing.
You have reached the voicemail of Georgemason. Please leave a message and I'll get back with you. Thank you.
Right, okay, you heard that. We reached the voice message of Georgemason. We heard his voice. And literally straight away, as soon as I called it, this text came through and it says, sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm just gonna say, hi, Georgemason. It's George. I don't know if I should have said that. I've said it now. I'm gonna say, I wanted to talk to you about something to do with Spotify. Hopefully, he replies. Oh, guys, Georgemason's read it and he's typing. Sorry, but I have to ask for George who? Do I hit him with it? George. I've just told Georgemason that I'm Georgemason. We're both Georgemason. Oh, he's read it, he's read it. Oh, he's typing, he's typing. Georgemason is typing. I'm Georgemason, who are you? I'm Georgemason. You're not the only Georgemason around here, Georgemason. My name is also Georgemason. Okay, you just said okay. Oh, he's typing again, he's typing again. Are you the actor? No, I'm not an actor. No, sadly, I'm not an actor. I'm from the UK. There is another Georgemason, a third Georgemason, who's an actor. He's the one that comes up on Google. Well, not this one. This is the old Georgemason. But there is like a famous actor Georgemason. This guy. See, this is another Georgemason. He's got an IMDb and everything. Apparently the other Georgemason knows this Georgemason, but he doesn't know me. Oh, wait. This Georgemason's in them film. Wait, what? I'm getting confused. There's so many Georgemasons. Because look, this guy right here, this Georgemason, right? He's known for The Power of Dog, don't know what that is, Dirt Music, and Daffodil, which are two of the films that Georgemason had songs for. But this is Georgemason in the film. Did Georgemason work on a film with Georgemason? So he knows Georgemason in real life. Wait, this is getting confusing. I'm just gonna visualize this for you whilst we wait for Georgemason to reply. So here's the situation. We've got Georgemason, which is me, over here, right? I'm just over here on my own. Then over here, we've got Georgemason, but this Georgemason makes music. And then down here, we've got another Georgemason, but this Georgemason's an actor. Now, this Georgemason made songs for Dirt Music, was it? And Georgemason, the actor, was an actor in Dirt Music. So I think these two people know each other, because also, as well as that, Georgemason Music also made music for Daffodil. So he's made music for Daffodils and Dirt Music, and Georgemason actor has been acting in Dirt Music and in Daffodil. So they've both been on the same film twice, which is a really weird coincidence, and considering they have the same name, it doesn't make much sense. And then I'm just over here existing in my own world. But this Georgemason's brought me into this whole mess by stealing my song. So that kind of explains it, I think. Has he replied to me? I'm actually having a coffee with one of the Mickey Gilligan musicians that toured with him forever. He and I met back in the old days when we both worked for Osmonds. He just stepped into the restroom. I'll let you know when he leaves. If you want to call me, then that will be fine. I apologize for making you wait. I feel bad. This guy's such a nice guy. But I just want to know why my song's in his Spotify. Oh wait, he just replied again. Oh my gosh. He said, I will tell you this. I'm not actually in control of my Spotify account. The record label has been handling all of that. It all makes sense now. It's not Georgemason's fault. I knew he was too much of a nice guy to do this. I'm sided with Traviana. But if it's anything major, I can put you in contact with the CEO or the COO. I knew it. Georgemason would never steal from me, a fellow Georgemason. It's this record label. Right, let me reply to him. No pressure, George, take your time. It was just about your Spotify because for some reason, your profile picture is of me, and a song that I made as a joke is on your account. And then I'm gonna send him a screenshot. Right, let's add this in. I need to apologize. I've been calling Georgemason a thief this whole time. He's not a thief. He's a nice guy. Everyone go show Georgemason some love. He deserves it. He said he's with this record label, Traviana. Who are you? Traviana. Oh, here we go, Traviana Records. These are the thieves. Oh yeah, look, here we go, Georgemason. New music from Georgemason. But why have they put me on his profile? Literally, he's the face of your brand. He's the first person on your website. And you've changed his profile picture to me. Why would you do this? Oh wait, I think Georgemason replied. Oh, he said, wow, now that's weird. You're telling me, Georgemason. It is weird. What is it about me, guys, that people think, oh, I just want to steal from that guy? Everyone seems to do it. You guys do it. You steal me and put me on TikTok, search like pictures, steal my video ideas, turn them into movies, and now Traviana Records. Do I just look vulnerable? You're just like, oh, look at that guy. We can steal from him. No, you can't, all right? I'm gonna talk to your manager. I'm bringing out my inner Karen, all right? Traviana Records, take my song off Spotify. I know, right? Have a good day, my fellow Georgemason. Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna contact Traviana Music Records. Right, I'm gonna have to send them an email. Subject, stolen identity. I mean, they have stolen my identity, literally. Hi there. My name is Georgemason, not the Georgemason signed to your label. I am the one who made this song. However, you have taken my song and put it on your own artist's page. But not only that, you've also changed his profile picture to me. The song has over 17k streams. How much does that actually equate to in real money? How much they get paid for 17,000 streams? Royalty calculator. All right, here we go. Estimated number of streams. Let's go 17,000. Calculate. That's £68 on Spotify. Run me my money, Traviana. Please remove the song from Spotify and my photo from Georgemason's account and send me the money. Look, I know I'm being a bit of a Karen right now, but they've stolen my song. I should at least get the money for it. If you do not, I will take matters further. You know what? We're not even gonna say please. We're just gonna say remove my song. You don't deserve a please. You stole my song. I don't need to say please. Just remove it. And submit. Thank you for your message. We'll get in touch with you shortly. Yeah, you better. I've had enough of being robbed, all right, guys? This is enough. This is where I draw the line. You can steal my video ideas and turn them into films. You can steal my videos and turn them into TikTok. But you can't steal my song and put it onto Spotify and then change your profile picture to me on Spotify. It's just too far. So now we wait for the reply. I'll let you guys know if they say anything. And if I get my £68, if they've replied, I'll put a little clip in here. If they haven't replied, then I'm just gonna put text on screen saying they haven't replied, which is an outrage. Yeah, guys, on that note, it's gonna be the end of the video. Honestly, a bit of a crazy one. I was not expecting to film this today. Shout out to, who sent this to me again? Steph Marie Romero. Thank you, Steph, for letting me know about this. As I said, please let me know, guys. If you ever see anything going on, including me, that I don't know about, please let me know, because I do see my messages. But yeah, on that note, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. Hopefully this is the last time we get robbed. Hopefully this lets people know you can't mess with me, all right? Don't steal from me, because I will send you an aggressive email. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Let me know what you thought down below. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's been Georgemason, the real one, over and out.